An investigation has begun into what caused the Virgin Galactic test flight to crash, killing one of 2 pilots on board. The crash site in the Californian desert will be examined in detail, but it could take a year to find out what happened. The surviving pilot, Peter Siebold, who was badly injured, is now said to be alert in hospital.
We are not sure that one was able to eject. We know that one was out of the airplane. We don't know how that pilot got out of the airplane. We know that there was a parachute that was found where that pilot was. We know that the other parachute was found undeployed. Why one was found out of the airplane and the other one was not, we do not yet know.
A British man has been arrested in Hong Kong over the murders of 2 women whose bodies were found in an apartment. One of them was discovered in a suitcase on the balcony and had been dead for a number of days. The suspect is believed to work for a large bank.
We believe the death was caused by a sharp object which cut the throat of the deceased. This led to copious bleeding. When the police found her, she was lying in the living room. The room was messy.
A woman has been sexually assaulted by a group of teenagers wearing Halloween masks. The 22-year-old was attacked in the Denton area of Greater Manchester on Friday night by 4 youths wearing masks from the horror film Scream. Ed Miliband's approval rating has hit an all-time low, with a poll suggesting the Labour leader is now less popular than Nick Clegg. A YouGov survey for the Sunday Times gives Mr Miliband a -55 approval score, trailing the Lib Dem leader by a single point. The Prime Minister, meanwhile, does the best of the 3 leaders, scoring a -14 rating. Polling has opened for leadership elections in 2 rebel-held regions in eastern Ukraine. Voters are choosing leaders in Luhansk and Donetsk after they were taken over by pro-Russian separatists. But Ukraine, America and the EU say they won't recognise the poll, which is backed by Russia. Mobile phone operators could be forced by law to let their customers use rival networks to plug black spots in reception. The Culture Secretary, Sajid Javid, is expected to outline a national roaming plan this week. Mobile operators rejected an initial proposal in July. Officials in the US are trying to claw back millions of dollars that were mistakenly paid to homeowners after Superstorm Sandy. America's Federal Emergency Management Agency gave out the equivalent of £875 million after the storm hit the East Coast 2 years ago. Around 10,000 people could be affected.